friends, how are ya? Welcome back to my channel for a very chill Saturday vlog. It's Saturday and I'm planning on kind of spending the whole day around the house today. Our AC went out, which has been very brutal. It's gonna get really hot in this house in about 2 hours and I'll definitely be taking off this shirt, but we have an AC guy coming soon, so prayers that he can fix that. And I have some organizing I wanna do, I have some cooking I wanna do, and I have some things to update you guys on. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know that I was quite sick the last few weeks and I just feel like I should, explain it all. So that's what's on tap for today. I'm really looking forward to it. I just kind of got ready before the AC guy gets here and I should pick up the house a little bit, but it's gonna be a good day and I'm so glad you're here. I was starting to show you guys something and then I realized there was 2 grown men standing on my porch watching me through the window and I was like, it was the AC guys, and we have AC! They fixed it so fast, and they didn't even have to come inside. They did it all from outside, which is awesome. So, what I was gonna show you, so I lied, they're actually still here, and they must be waiting on something, because they've just been sitting on our furniture for the last hour. So I closed the window, and I wanna tell you guys, so what I wanna make tonight is chicken and dumpling soup. Don't know if it's possible to make gluten-free, egg-free dumplings, but by golly, we're gonna try because I've been craving it this last week. I was out of chicken though, so I got my ButcherBox, placed an order. They are sponsoring today's vlog. Brooke is golfing, and he's very sad because this is his favorite time of the month when we get our ButcherBox and he gets to open it and look at everything. He's literally told me, this is my favorite sponsor you've ever had. He loves them. Before I show you what I got though, they have a really good deal coming out right now. If you're watching this vlog right when it comes live, I think this video is coming out on the 3rd and all the way and through the 6th, if you order your first ButcherBox, it comes with free burgers, hot dogs, and chicken. You can have the best grill out, invite your neighbors over. Really, really good deal. I'll have the information down below with my link if you want to check it out, but we have loved ButcherBox. We probably get an order in about once a month and it completely eliminates the need for us to get meat at the grocery store. This meat honestly has been such a better quality than anything we've been able to find at the fancy healthy grocery stores because this meat is top quality. It actually ends up saving us money and time. And then it's great because we just buy sides and breakfast at the grocery store. So got some chicken for our chicken and dumplings, some ground turkey. I thought we could do something fun with that. Maybe some, can you make meatballs with ground turkey? Because I've kind of been craving spaghetti and meatballs lately too. Their salmon is so good. All of their seafood is wild caught and the salmon is just delicious. Really good to have on hand when I don't want to plan a dinner. I just thought and put it in our tovala and serve it up with some arugula salad. This is probably the thing I'm #1 most excited about because I haven't tried it yet. It's their breakfast sausage. I'm gonna thaw this actually to have it tomorrow. I think it sounds really good to do a scramble with my just eggs and breakfast sausage and make it a breakfast taco. Sounds delicious. And then Brooke likes to get a couple of fancy steaks every month and we have a date night a couple nights. This is the grass-fed filet mignon. So good. We got that last month. And then we got a couple of the ranch steaks. Also good. Still trying to convince Brooke to get a actual grill because that would be so fun. And if you get your first ButcherBox before the 6th, here's the burgers and the hot dogs and a whole nother thing of chicken. So they have pre-made boxes or you could do a custom box. We do the custom box because it's just really fun to pick out your meats every single month. And then I have had some questions about frequency. You can choose your frequency and then you can also pause or cancel at any time with no penalty at all. So we love ButcherBox so dang much. I'll have the information linked down below. I'm gonna thaw our chicken for us to hopefully make chicken and dumplings tonight. Might be a fail, just like our tres leches cake. Comment down below if you know what I mean by that. Very, very excited. Thank you, ButcherBox. Love you. While we're in the kitchen, something that I really want to do today is I was looking for my protein powder in these cabinets. It's not a lot of cabinets and it literally took me 5 minutes. I was standing on a chair going through this trying to find my protein powder and I was like, okay, this officially needs to be organized because it has food, it has Mac stuff, and then it even has some household products. So it's very, very random. We definitely need to organize that. And our spice cabinet, we need to organize this as well. I actually just ordered something from Amazon that just arrived, so figured we can go through that. I got some packages. I hadn't checked my P.O. box in a long time. There was a lot of things in it and I separated the things from brands and kept, well, for this, saved the things from you guys because I thought it'd be fun to open them and look through them together. Should we do that right now? These are the packages that I saved that I'm pretty sure are from you guys, aka not like just random companies. And I'm really excited to open everything and see everything. If you sent these a while ago, I'm so sorry. It's been a busy season. This looks like it's from Cynthia. There's a card. Hi Michel, I made this bag especially for you, learning how to make bags. Fun project, hope you like it. What? Oh my word. She made this? The detail. The level of detail. Oh, and there's makeup brushes inside. This is the cutest makeup bag I've ever seen. Look at that. Look at those stitches. I don't know a lot about sewing, but I know that looks very complex. Thank you so much, Cynthia. This is the sweetest thing. This is something from Andrea. Okay, I know an Andrea, and then I know an Andrea, spelled the exact same way. So if you're watching this, comment down below your pronunciation. You're not enough, and that's okay. I've heard of this book. Someone has told me about this. There's a card. Oh, they're so cute. The little flower. This is such a pretty card. This is the sweetest note ever, and I'm so excited to read this. I'm legitimately gonna read this. Sometimes I say like I'm gonna read this, and in the back of my mind I'm like, eventually, but I actually am like probably gonna start this today. I'm very, very excited about it. So thank you so much. This is from Daria. Daria from Florida. Ooh, wrapping paper. Why are you sending me a thank you card? I need to send you a thank you card. This is so cool. This is apparently Your Flair is her brand. And this is a face brush that exfoliates your skin and also heats. Whoa, so fancy. And is antimicrobial or bacterial, they're both. So fancy. We have something from over the pond, the United Kingdom. Oh my word. There's so many little packages inside of it. Okay, I really hope I say her name right. Okay, because literally everybody says my name wrong. So I hold it at an extra high standard to try to say people's names right. Rakshita? It's a really cool name. She said she started a small business this year. She loves crafting and stationery and jewelry, and she made a few things, crafted a few things especially for me, which is so sweet. Oh my word, this is the coolest thing. She made a game and it comes with all the pieces and a gorgeous mat and instructions, and I'm very excited to read through this and see how to play. This is so cool. Oh, I'm gonna take a picture of her craft page so that I can put this in the description box. Oh wow, this is so pretty. Look at this keychain. It has a little tassel on this side. Wait, you gotta get the full effect. But wait, there's more. Oh my gosh, gorgeous jewelry. Is this? Love the little dainty pearl in the center of this chain. And then we have some earrings. These are so pretty. I love the shape of these, almost have kind of like 70s vibes, which I think is super duper fun. But wait, there's more. They have my name on it. Look, it says Michel. And almost like little like confetti on the inside. These are so precious. So much love went into these, I can tell. Thank you for sending them to me. It means the absolute world. And then I just want to say a quick thank you. I already read this. I got the sweetest note from Joanna, and it's just absolutely so sweet. And thank you for your kind words. And gosh dang, I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Sorry that it's been so long since I've checked my P.O. box. I actually sent someone to check it for me since I have been stuck at home. Thought it'd be a fun activity to finally go through it. And then this is from a brand, but I haven't opened it yet. This is from Youth to the People, which I have 3 very close friends that were the original like 10 people working at Youth to the People. Now it's a much bigger company. Love to get anything from them. What is this? Introducing the new generation of gentle exfoliation. What? Oh my gosh, what an experience. What is in here? Okay, we have the Superfood Cleanser, love it, it's in my shower. And then this must be their new product, Mandelic Acid and Superfood Unity Exfoliant. AHA, BHA, PHA Gentle Solution. I'm so excited to try this. Ooh, cute little bottle too. Thanks to my friends at YTGP. Yay, so happy. I love y'all. Thank you for everything. Okay, I was about to explain the fact that I am so excited to change the sheets in our room, like wash everything. And then I was like, okay, I should probably finally explain why. I've been very open about this on Instagram. But if you guys didn't know, I was a breakthrough case for COVID. I was fully vaccinated and ended up getting sick the last couple weeks. And I was very afraid to share at first because a lot of you guys know I just saw my family and I thought a lot of people were gonna shame me for seeing my family. So I first just kind of shared on our Facebook group because it's the smallest group that I have online, and of like the people that I know are most understanding and loving and supportive, and they were so understanding and loving and supportive that it gave me a little more confidence to open up a little bit on Instagram. And then a lot of people look at Max. He's so cute. You're so cute, bud. Oh, I love you. But all those people were also very loving and kind of supportive, and actually thanking me for talking about it so that, I don't know, it made people feel less alone, or people had questions. And so I was like, okay. And I think it's been pretty obvious that I haven't been feeling super well. So here's the story of what happened. As you know, visited my family back home in Texas, and I was actually super hesitant to go, but it's Jacqueline's number one thing that she wanted me to be there for was dress shopping with her, and she had to do it now in order to get the dresses done in time for her wedding. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be fine. I'm fully vaccinated. I'll be very strict about my masks, all that kind of stuff. And on the way home, oh my gosh, if you want to go watch the vlogs about everything that went wrong with the flights, so much went wrong with the flights, but the way home, my flights were actually canceled. And so I had to stay in Texas an extra day. And when I got to the airport, those flights were all messed up. So I was in airports for 14 hours on Monday. And I think that just being in like a densely populated area for 14 hours was probably where I got sick. And I came home, was feeling fine Tuesday, and then Wednesday got so nauseous. I was like, I have a stomach bug. I either got food poisoning or I have a stomach flu. Started running a very low fever, and I asked Brooke, I was like, should I get a test? Because like I'm feeling so weird and I just traveled. He was like, yeah, but it's like, you feel like you have food poisoning, so that's weird. And I was like, yeah, it's probably fine. Then the next morning I woke up and I had chest tightness, and I was like, uh-oh. So I ordered a at-home test. I ordered it through Uber Eats. You can Uber Eats from Walgreens, and I ordered a test when Brooke was still actually asleep. He hadn't even woken up yet, and it read as positive, and I was like, oh my gosh. And we have a small house with one bedroom, one bed, I guess, and one bathroom. And so Brooke was like, oh no, I don't know what we're gonna do. So he went ahead and like booked a hotel, and we were just hot wiring in hotel tonight, like every single night, trying to find the cheapest hotel possible. So he was like hotel hopping, and he ended up going to San Diego to watch the Dodger Padre games. So he at least got to do some fun things, but I was alone and sad and sick and trying to still work because I had contracts. I had signed multiple contracts for things that I could not push any further. So if you watch back some of my videos, I was feeling terrible, but pushed through. And yeah, I am feeling so much better. And it has officially been 2 weeks since almost 2 weeks since I probably got sick, but I waited the 10 days past symptoms. I never had a fever that broke. My highest fever was 100.2, which technically a fever is above 100.4. I have a really low body temperature though, so I could definitely feel it. But waited 10 days past symptoms, no fever for 5 days. And then I went to urgent care to get one of their tests yesterday, and the doctor said, based on everything we see, we think you're no longer contagious. He's like, we're gonna test you anyways. You'll probably still test positive for a while, especially since you're immunocompromised, even though you're no longer contagious. And I was like, okay, let's do the test anyways. And then came back negative, and I was like, oh my gosh, this was yesterday. But just to be extra safe, Brooke went ahead and still slept on the couch last night, and then we're kind of distancing today, but when he comes home tonight, it will have been an additional more than 24 hours since I've last tested negative, and he's gonna move back into the room. I am still staying at home quarantining until September 1st, because that will be 2 full weeks since symptoms started, just to be extra cautious. And then I've even rescheduled, like I had a hair appointment, push that to the 15th, just trying to be as cautious as possible. But I'm just so eager and excited for Brooke to move back in. So excited. I've missed him so much. The loneliness has been incredible. And today's the day. And that's kind of the story of what happened. People were very curious about symptoms, and it went nausea and then chest tightness and then just extreme fatigue. And then I just kind of felt like I had a cold with like little appetite, and lost my taste and smell, I think, on day 8, but it's already coming back again. I would say my taste and smell is at like 50%, 60%, definitely muted, and I could tell that. I can't taste like herbs and spices, but I can taste like sweet, salty, sour, spicy, which has been very odd. But yeah, that was very chatty. Just wanted to let you guys know what was going on. And thank you to everyone that said, don't feel guilty, you did everything technically by CDC standards in terms of masking, social distancing, and vaccinating to the best of your ability. So just wanted to be honest that it happens. Sucks to be immunocompromised. It really sucks. But I'm hopeful that now, with having had it and having the vaccine, I finally have the antibodies. Hopefully. So we'll see. So excited to get our room back in order. Gonna take off all the bedding and wash it on high heat, and it will be good. It will be good. And we'll organize.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night.
The washer's about to start, but before it does, look, Brooke's home gym is coming underway, slowly but surely. He's got the first thing built. Next, we gotta figure out this half of the garage and install the flooring that he wants. But things are going well. He's already worked out in here, and he just built it yesterday. Okay, let's start organizing. Something that has really bothered me is this is our salt. And it is too tall to go with our spices. So we've been laying it down and taking up the whole spice drawer. And I know that it's a very simple fix to just get smaller salt. But I had the idea late last night, and it already arrived today, to get one of those little like salt pinch bowls. I don't know if this is me thinking as the girl that has had to Lysol the whole house, but I feel like these aren't very sanitary. But I figure we can always use a little spoon. Cute! This was like $10 on Amazon. There's not even that much salt left in here, I'm realizing. There we go. Salt closed. Do a montage. I will make keep over here and duplicate, expired, anything else over here. Ready? Set?
I can't believe you love me. I just feel so lucky. Still can't believe you love me.
One day I'll get real Pinterest and put everything in matching jars with labels, but today's not the day. So here's what we have. Salt finally taking up way less space. These, oh yes, okay, these are all savory seasonings that I use often. These are more sweet spices that I use less often, so cardamom, clove, nutmeg, allspice, a lot of the more Thanksgiving-y kind spices with some bigger spices in the back. And then down here we have tea bags, matchas. I'm out of Pure Chimp. I realize this is empty, so gotta order some more Pure Chimp. This is my favorite matcha. If anybody asked, I did recently get this one from Thrive, and it is really good. It's just pricier than Pure Chimp, and this was just sent to me. One of the things in my P.O. box, actually, so I haven't tried that yet. And then in the back, I have the tallest spice, so tahini, and then some infused olive oils. So that's our organization. Easy one done. Let's do the hard one now. Okay, like I said, this is an absolute mess. It's mostly food we eat here / coffee, food that's less frequent here, like supplements, and then dog stuff and some paper products at the top. It literally makes no sense. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull everything out of these 3 shelves, put it all on our island, and then we can categorize, get rid of things we don't, combine if we need to, and then put them back in an order that hopefully makes sense. Okay, everything's officially out, and I categorized it as I was pulling out. So here, this is the only like actual food that we have in those cabinets, because actually this probably needs to be reorganized soon here, but this is primarily food. But this is additional food. These are all the random household things. We haven't used this in forever, ever since we got True Earth. So I don't know, I don't want to waste it, but we just haven't used it. Then I have fabric spray, wrinkle release, candles, soap, panty liners, like so many random things. These are all, I guess, supplements. I have protein, fiber, this from Women's Collective Boxes Market. These are all drink things, like Liquid IV. Haven't tried this brand yet. Hydrant, Mix Hers. So I thought I could maybe make like a drink container. This is all dog stuff. This is Max's favorite food. He loves their stew, which is like fresh stuff. And then they have all different types of things. He has a promo code. I'll link that down below. And then this is coffee. And then these are canisters, which I need to put those coffees into here. And then we have a couple candles, which is very random. So what I'm thinking, besides putting all the drink things, maybe into, this used to be coffee. I'm gonna clean it out and maybe put drink stuff in here. Maybe put more of Max's treats in here.
Get started, I'll send you an SOS. I'll wave like it's nobody's business. Give me some time to breathe. Give me some time to speak. Cause I know the truth inside. And I promise you this time, no bravado, no more strange, stupid games, just one motto, no more pain, all in
Everything is now in their containers. I have wiped down all the cabinets. And everything's gonna have a home now. Ready, set, go.
No bravado.
Feels so good. Okay, here we have Max's stuff in the front and the household things that are basically just like back stock in the back because they're too tall to go anywhere else. And then this shelf we have protein, fiber. Those chicken stocks are actually for tonight. And this is all little things like candles and peanut butter and supplement. And then a couple tall things that we'll be using up very soon. And then down here we have Brooks granola, overnight oats, Max's treats, all of our little drink sticks, and then in the back, we don't use this very much because we keep our Nespresso pods, our daily ones, under the machine. Wow, need to pick up the kitchen now. And then flour. But now this is so clean. Kind of want to fix this. It already needs some help again. So we're gonna do a little transition. Ready? Here we go. Haha, so much better. Okay, in the back here, we have snacks. And then we normally have more granola bars and stuff in here, but we have yet more oats overnight, couple granola bars. This is all canned things primarily. And then I combined all of our nuts into this one thing because then I'll maybe actually remember to snack on them. And then down here in the back is all baking. And then we have pastas and grains. And then Max's actual food, huh? That's your actual food, huh? Oh my word, you're just the cutest little guy in the whole wide world. I love you. Well, it's 2 p.m. and I figured I should probably get out of what I slept in last night, which is an Everlane sports bra. And then I wanted to share. So I got these shorts from Lou & Grey, my all-time favorite shorts. They stopped carrying. And then they carried these with a very, very similar name. So I was excited to try them. And they're still really soft. I'll link them down below, but they're a lot more lightweight of a material. So I guess it's good for like warmer climates. The only difference is the other one had a higher waist and a smaller waist, and this waist is far too big on me. So if you get these, I recommend sizing down at least one size. And then this is the Sunnyside Crew, I think, from Viore, which has been my favorite thing since I got it. But I just got a new set in the mail from a new brand I've never heard of. So I'm gonna try it on. Yay! It's really cute. This brand, it's called Alame. Thanks to Alame for sending it over. Truly nothing feels better in the world than washing all of your bedding, including your comforter and the decorative pillowcases. Best feeling. Oh, also, I changed into this set because after further investigation, the other set was not squat proof. So there's my honest review on that. Very, very comfy, just not squat proof. Maybe good for lounging, but Brooke is almost home. And we're gonna watch Ted Lasso because we have 2 episodes of Ted Lasso to catch up on since we haven't been around each other in 2 weeks, and that is our thing. And after Ted Lasso, I'll start making dinner. Sorry I didn't vlog Brooke. I was just so excited to be with him. He had to go let his boss into his office, so I I'm going to start with our experimental chicken and dumpling dinner. I have our chicken, and I think what I'm gonna do is boil the chicken in chicken broth. I'm not really following recipe. And I got the frozen mix of corn, carrots, and peas. Not, you know, the healthiest, but at least we can still say it has veggies. And then I got pancake and baking mix made with almond meal. It's not sweetened or anything. That I'm going to try to make the dumplings out of with just egg. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna start boiling the chicken. So I have the chicken in here, boiling in some organic chicken stock with just salt, pepper, and bay leaf. I don't think you really season beyond that. I've melted some vegan butter. This is some Oatly and cornstarch thickened that I'm going to add in after the chicken is cooked and I shred it. But I'm gonna start prepping the dumplings right now. I'm gonna start with 1.5 cups of this baking mix. And I'm kind of loosely, for the dumplings, going off this recipe I found on Betty Crocker, actually. Except I'm not following it at all. Just for proportion's sake. So it says 1/3 cup of milk, but I'm using Oatly. And it says 1 egg. And just egg, 3 tablespoons is 1 egg. Which they say 2 tablespoons of butter, and I did not have that melted, and I did not have very much, so I'm gonna see how much this is and then do oil for the rest. And let's see if this becomes a batter. I kind of thought it would be thicker. I'm going to reference some normal dumpling recipes with pictures and see how thick their batter looks, but maybe add some more of the baking mix to this. Aha, so after further research, apparently there's 3 types of chicken and dumplings: drop dumplings, rolled dumplings, and biscuit dumplings. So I'm gonna assume these are drop dumplings, and they actually are thickening as they sit here for a little bit. And after everything else is cooked, I'm just gonna drop them into the soup and let them do its thing, I guess. This is such an experiment. So here's where we're at. I cooked and shredded all the chicken, added in the vegetables, and now I'm going to slowly add in our little milk mixture, bring it to a boil, and then drop in our dumplings and let them cook for 10 minutes. This is all experimental, ladies and gentlemen. Add this in. Okay. A lot whiter. Our mixture is coming to a boil, so here comes the thing I'm least confident about. This has thickened a lot in the time I was waiting. I'm going to drop like this much at a time, and I'm gonna cook it. The recipe that I'm not really following says cook it uncovered for 10 minutes on low heat and then covered for another 15. So here we go. Please cook. Please cook. Okay. And this is looking more like chicken pot pie. Ye of little faith, the dumplings re-separated but grew huge. They are huge. We'll see how this tastes. Taste test. So it looks thicker than I would like. If I had more broth, I would cut it down, but it was too much cornstarch, I think, in that mixture. That's first impressions, but let's try a bite with the chicken. Looks so tender. The chicken and the veggies first, and then we'll try the dumpling. Hot. I think it could use a little salt. Besides being very hot and thick, the taste is really good, but this is what I'm more worried about. Look at how big this dumpling grew to be. You saw how much batter I put in. It was not that much. It was half of one of these spoons. And I don't know what's in that baking mix, but there must be a lot of like rising agent. But actually the center does look cooked. I'm gonna just, oh wow, wait, the center looks like bread. You see that? It like cooked? That's so interesting. I mean, I guess, makes sense. I think I need another bite to decide. It's actually very fluffy. Very good. Definitely needs salt. My expectations were very low, and I think for a first time recipe test, it did not go terribly. I'm going to try this again in the future, and half the amount of cornstarch, double the amount of salt, half the size that I make the dumplings. Not bad for a first pass. Oh my gosh, when I used to work for Tastemade, it would take me like 10 tries to get a recipe right. Sometimes more. The pepper is a nice touch. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. For being a one-day vlog, I think I got way too much footage, so Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me and experimenting with me and organizing with me and opening packages with me and chatting with me. It's been a very busy day. Thanks again to ButcherBox for sponsoring this video, for supplying me with this very good chicken. That's probably the best part of this dish I made. The rest needs work, but the chicken is great. I will have my link down below if you want to use my link to purchase a box. And like I said, definitely recommend doing it before the 6th to get that deal where you get free chicken, burgers, and hot dogs, because that's a lot of free food. Who doesn't like free food? I love y'all with my whole heart. I hope you have the best rest of your day, and I'll see you in a video very soon. Bye.
So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more talking to you. Here we go again, staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here? I wanna go all